your gal Lipsy. We're back with another video. So I hope you're all doing good. I hope you're all having a nice day. Get cozy, get comfortable, and listen up because today's going to start off with a little story. So we're going to be concentrating on the devil. It doesn't sound good, does it? It makes me sound a bit weird that I'm saying it with a smile, but Wales actually has quite a strong connection with the devil. We have a lot of kind of bribes, curses that have been left on us because of the devil himself. But today we're going to look a little bit into Devil's Bridge and the local area surrounding it and its connections to the devil. So I'm going to read you the legend of Devil's Bridge, and I want you to listen in, relax and enjoy the story. So I'm going to read out the story to you guys. It is a legend, you might have heard it before. If you're not from Wales you might not have, but just listen in, enjoy and relax. One day in the olden times, old Megan of Llandynach stood by the side of the river Mynach, feeling very sorry for herself. The Mynach was in flood and roared down the wooden dingle in 5 successive falls. Just below where Megan was standing there was a great cauldron in which the water whirled, boiled and hissed as if troubled by some evil spirit. Now Megan's concern was for her one and only cow, which was on the wrong side of the ravine. How the wrong-headed animal had got there Megan could not guess, unless did she know how to get it back. "What's the matter, Megan?" said a voice behind her. She turned around and saw a man cowled like a monk. She had not heard anyone come in, but the noise of the waters boiling over and through the rocks, she reflected, might have easily drowned out the sound of any footsteps. "I am ruined," said Megan. "There is my one and only cow, the sole support of my old age, on the other side of the river, and I don't know how to get her back again. Oh dear, I'm ruined. I am ruined." "Don't you worry," said the monk. "I'll get her back for you. It is one of my amusements to build bridges, and if you like, I'll throw a bridge across this chasm for you." "Well indeed," said the old woman. "Nothing would please me better. But how am I to pay you? I am sure you will want a great deal for a job like this." "I am very easily satisfied," said the monk. "Just let me have the first living creature that crosses the bridge after I have finished it, and I shall be content." Megan agreed to this, and the monk told her to return to her cottage and wait there until he should call for her. Now Megan was not half such a fool as she looked, and she had noticed, while talking to this kind and obliging man, there was something rather peculiar about his foot. She had a suspicion too. His knees were behind instead of being in front, and while she was waiting to be summoned, she thought so hard it made her head ache. By the time she was hallooed for, she had hit upon a plan. She threw some crusts for her little dog to make him follow her, and took a loaf of bread under her shawl to the riverside. "There's a bridge for you," said the monk, pointing proudly to a fine span bestriding the yawning chasm. Yes," said Megan, looking doubtfully at it. "Yes, it's a bridge, but is it strong?" she asked. "Strong?" said the builder. "Of course it's strong." "Will it hold the weight of this loaf?" asked Megan, bringing out the bread from underneath her shawl. The monk laughed scornfully. "Hold the weight of the loaf? Throw it on and see." So Megan rolled the loaf right across the bridge, and the little black dog scampered after it. "Yes, it will do," said Megan. "And kind sir, my little dog is the first live creature to cross the bridge. You're welcome to him, and I thank you very much for all the trouble you've taken." "The silly dog is no good to me," seethed the stranger, and with that he vanished into thin air. From the smell of brimstone which he had left behind him, Megan knew that, as she suspected, it was the devil whom she had outwitted. And that's how Devil's Bridge came to be built. Do you know, right, if I had a cow and then I had my Mildred, I wouldn't think twice about throwing Mildred on the bridge first. Take the cow. That's my Mildred. That's my dog. Why would you want your dog to go across the bridge? Like, why would you even risk that? I think Megan's a bit of a fool, to be honest. But she won, didn't she? Because she got the bridge and she kept her cow. Now, she's not the only person who's said to have cheated the devil. David Lloyd, who was in Ysbyty Ystwyth, which is very, very close to Darrow's Bridge, also cheated the devil. In exchange for power, the devil wanted David's soul. Now, David agreed to the devil that he could have his soul once he was buried either side of the graveyard. His conditions were, you'll take me if I'm buried outside or inside of the graveyard wall. He was smart. He knew what he was doing. He specified these things for a reason, because in his will he'd actually asked to specifically be buried underneath the graveyard wall. That way he wouldn't be one side or the other side of the graveyard. So he actually cheated the devil. Now, he kept his deal. Like, he never said, no, you're not taking me, you're not taking my soul. All he did was put a catch in it. And the devil ended up not being able to take his soul. Smart man, David Lloyd. Then there's also in Llanarth. Now, if you're from this area, you might know about this. But basically, it was said that one day the devil decided to go straight into the church and steal the bells at the top of the church. So in the bell tower, he went all the way up there and he pulled them down and took them straight outside with him. Now, the bell was actually so heavy that the devil decided to take a break. It just sounds stupid, doesn't it, that the devil would have to take a break. Like, surely he's powerful enough to go through. I've seen Lucifer. And then when he put the bell down, he was caught by the vicar. So the vicar came outside and, you know, stopped him. You got my bell, give it back. Now, it's said that there's a spot by the church that you can't hear the bells when they ring at all in the church. So there's no reason other than the fact that it's cursed in that area. The devil was said to flee. As soon as he saw the vicar, he just left because he didn't want to get involved. It's said if you go close enough in the graveyard, you can actually see the devil's hoofs on where they pulled on one of the gravestones there. Like, where he ran away from the vicar. Do you know anyone yourself that's actually made a deal with the devil? I've seen a lot of people on YouTube who try and sell their soul. I mean, it's said that a lot of celebrities have sold their souls to the devil. I just don't like that type of thing. But let me know. If you've got anything that you want to tell, you can always use the comments for that, guys. So that's the devil, guys. But that's the devil in Wales. Maybe we'll dive a little further into the devil in Britain altogether, or maybe the devil in the world. Who knows? We can search a little bit further. But that's specifically in Wales, in a small area in Wales. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. As always, leave a comment if you did. Leave a little thumbs up. If you haven't yet, please subscribe. And obviously hit that notification bell so I can alert you every single time I upload onto my channel. And as always, guys, never let anyone dull your sparkle.